Perspective on Florida Gateway College Television is sponsored by Potash Corp of White Springs. Potash Corp, helping nature provide.
Hello everyone and welcome to Perspective. This is a public affairs presentation of Florida Gateway College. My name is Mike McKee and my guests on the program today represent the March of Dimes and the Signature Chefs auction that will be taking place this fall. We have Carrie Cason, who is the event chair. We have Rene Keith, who is also a member of the March of Dimes team that's putting this together. And we have Justin and Bella Young, who are going to tell us a little bit about their story and how the March of Dimes has helped them. We'll do that when we come back. Don't go away.
Consider FGC as my first grand campus. I never thought I was going to go back to school or have the time to go back to school. Now my son, 12 years old, is looking at daddy after so many years, grabbing his books and going to school. And he's so proud. And I'm teaching him that you continue, my son, and you do what you have to. But be a man of your word and finish what you start.
Start your journey today at Florida Gateway College.
The Signature Chefs auction has been a part of the fall in Columbia County for many, many, many years. It started out at the Blanche Hotel in downtown Lake City, brainchild of Maureen and Vern Lloyd. They did it as kind of a place to go get unique Christmas gifts and to raise money for the March of Dimes. It has turned into quite an event, and to talk about the Signature Chefs auction and dance, which is it's going to be, and gala, which it's going to be, is Carrie Cason. She's the event chair. We also have Rene Keith, who is, they call her procurement. She gets stuff for the auction and for the event, and including the chefs who are going to be preparing food for the evening. And we have Justin and Bella Young, who are going to tell us their story about how the March of Dimes has helped their family. But first, Carrie, we're taking this to a new level. Welcome to the program. But
Thank you.
Talk about, we're no longer at the Blanche. We're no longer at Roundtree Toyota,
Right.
where we've been for several years.
Right.
We're now, you're announcing a new place.
Yes, this year the event will be held on November the 19th. That's a Thursday evening at 6 o'clock. And it will be at the newly renovated March of Dimes. Here I am thinking about the March of Dimes. It's going to be at the newly renovated Armory in town.
On Lake Jeffrey Road.
Yes, and we have someone that's come on staff, Genevieve Terry from Columbia Events and Rental. And Genevieve just has shown us some wonderful ideas, and she's going to be really decorating and turning into a ballroom, and it's going to be a beautiful event. We're going to do a little less casual this time and more semi-formal. There's going to be dancing, a live band.
Now, dancing is something that they didn't do because there was a lack of space. I mean, you're in a car dealership.
Right.
And, I mean, there was a lot of space at the Toyota dealership, but this is going to give you more alternatives for dressing it up.
It is. It's going to give us a lot more opportunity to do that. And fortunately, we have also volunteering with the March of Dimes is Vern Lloyd. And Vern has done a fabulous job of just really kind of coordinating a floor plan and has gotten space for all the food and the dancing. And I think it's going to be a wonderful event.
Now, I wanted to mention some sponsors. You've got a platinum sponsor,
Yes.
which is a big sponsor that I know you wanted to mention, and that's Potash.
Yes, absolutely, Potash. We just really want to thank them for their support over the years, and without our sponsors like them, we certainly couldn't do this. So Potash is our platinum sponsor, and we have quite a few gold sponsors, Swift Creek Realty, Concept Construction, the Orthopedic Institute, Edward Jones. I could go on. There are just a ton of sponsors.
Well, we wanted to mention your husband, Matt, couldn't be here,
Right.
but you and Matt are kind of co-chairing this together.
Yes.
And I know I saw him the other day, and he's excited about this event. It's the first time for you guys to be involved.
Right. We've supported the March of Dimes over the years, but this is the first time of us. We're the event chairs. And we were really honored when we were asked to take on this position. And shortly after that, we were able to visit the NICU, which is the neonatal intensive care unit at Shands, and just kind of do a tour of that. And it was really heartbreaking. I mean, tiny, tiny babies. You know, we have 3 children of our own that were mostly almost full term. So just to see these tiny babies and how they care for them, and then the sad part is just, you know, leaving the hospital without taking your baby home. And so the March of Dimes really is making an effort so that this happens less and less.
Now, I want to go to Justin and Bella. Bella, you need to smile. This is TV. Justin, tell us a little bit about your situation. Bella's 6.
That's correct.
And 6 years ago, she was born premature.
That's right. My wife had preeclampsia, and 5.5 weeks early, we went to a doctor's visit, planning on just a normal doctor's visit, and 2 days later, Bella was born. She weighed 2 pounds and 12 ounces.
2 pounds, wow.
Yeah. She was pretty long, but the womb had quit benefiting her, so she was really kind of dried up, looked like a dry bean. I mean, just no kind of body fat. And so the March of Dimes was a blessing to us. Our big victory was being able to give her a steroid shot that would develop her lungs.
Surfactant, I think, was developed by the March of Dimes, and so that's another benefit of the March of Dimes. But talk about the people in the March of Dimes. You, as a new dad, you guys must have been crazy. This is in Georgia.
That's right, in Albany, Georgia. We were just incredibly fearful, not knowing what was going to take place. But through education and knowing what to expect, and people who if they had not journeyed this way before themselves, had journeyed with other people, the March of Dimes was great to be encouragement and a support group for us as well as family.
Well, and you heard Carrie mention not leaving the hospital with your baby.
That's right.
How long was she in the need of?
She was in the hospital 5.5 weeks.
Wow.
So we, fortunately, at the time, my job allowed me to kind of stay close to Bella. We would rent a hotel in the hospital and stay as much as we could there, so that we didn't have to have that separation.
But the March of Dimes and the people who have been through this helped you out tremendously.
Oh, tremendously, absolutely. I really feel in my heart of hearts that the March of Dimes allowed us to take a tragic situation and be able to celebrate life today with Bella. Without their work and support, I don't know how me and Shelley would have navigated, my wife, but for certain I know that Bella wouldn't be here with us today.
Bella, now, how old are you?
6.
You're 6 years old. Now, you go to school, right?
Yes.
Where do you go to school?
Belmont Academy.
Belmont Academy.
Belmont Academy. And you're in first grade?
Yes.
And you're doing well in school. Are you looking forward to going to the March of Dimes event?
Yes.
You're going to get up on stage and show everybody Bella Young? Oh, you're so cute. This is when you make your contribution to the March of Dimes, it's going to help little girls like Bella become young ladies and she's in first grade, doing well in school. You want to say that she was premature, but you don't know that. Nobody knows.
Right.
I mean, unless someone told you, she's a perfectly healthy child because of the works of the March of Dimes. And you're great. You're a great little girl. I'm glad you took day off from school to be with us today. Now, I want to talk about the event itself. This is one of the largest fundraisers for the March of Dimes every year. Last year, you guys raised $77,000, which is a lot of money in a community of our size to raise $77,000 with one event. Now, I know a lot of stuff goes on behind the scenes, and Rene, I want to talk to you about that. But the goal this year is $80,000, right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Talk about what the planning. This just didn't happen in August. You guys have been going out and soliciting donations. Talk about that, because that's been your job.
Well, yes, sir. The chefs they're great. We'll have 20 chefs there this year. Most repeats. We do have a couple new ones. Longhorn has come on with us this year. We're excited to have them, but not only that, we have some new auction items. We're having a raffle as we do each year, and we'll have 3 items on the raffle. One would be a diamond tennis bracelet.
I don't know whether we can see this. This
I don't know if you can zoom in or not, but anyway, it's donated by American Pawnbrokers. And then we also have a turkey shoot.
Hold it up.
Opening
I don't know
season.
whether we can see this. We've got a rookie on camera. Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Now that's going to be
There
one of
it
the
is.
items that you're going to
Yes,
auction
sir.
off.
It will be part of the raffle, and then we'll have Roy Words has also given us something for the raffle, and then we have a opening weekend hunt with Bicentennial Sportsman's Club in South Carolina. Tommy Houck owns it, and it's your opportunity to go for a 3-day hunt for turkey. And from what I understand, turkey hunting is very exciting. I can't quite grasp it, but
it's a different kind of hunting.
Yeah,
You have to call the bird in.
Exactly.
So it's
but,
it's not like going and hunting deer, but that sounds like a really nice trip.
The guys are very excited. We should have no problem selling our tickets this year.
Yeah, and Renee, I wanted to talk about this because a lot of times guys will stay away from something like this because it's all about a gift basket or a tennis bracelet.
Right.
But guys are going to want.
We have more and more guys things. Greens Marine is going to be donating. Last year they gave us a beautiful bow. This year, I just picked up a recliner from Etheridge Furniture. They've given us, it's camo, mossy oak camo. So we have plenty of guy things. That's been our goal each year, to get more and more things for the men to come and enjoy, so they can enjoy being there. And the chefs, we're going to do something different this year. We're having a plated salad by Sal's.
What is a plated salad?
Okay, well,
I'm sure I should know this, but
in the past, our chefs have had. We've had 20-some chefs, and they have a couple different items, and you go through the line. Well, this year we wanted the people to be able to go in, sit down, enjoy something while they're waiting to go get their food. But we have a plated. Sal had it at the Policeman's Ball. It was phenomenal. So he's
This is
agreed
Sal's
to do
Italian Deli.
Sal's Italian Deli. It will be his signature salad with his homemade family recipe dressing. And so that will be at your place when you come in. And then we also have plated desserts, something new this year, that you'll be served your dessert, so you don't have to go back.
Are we talking banana pudding?
Yes, we are.
We're talking banana pudding from the landing.
For the landing, and his brownies. They're the best brownies and banana pudding. So we're just excited. It's going to be a really nice event this year.
Now, you mentioned that you've got a couple different, you got Longhorn Steakhouse, but if someone wanted to, at this late date, be a part of this, would you accept them in?
Honestly, we have filled the spots. We're a little bit limited this year with the at the Armory. It's going to be a beautiful event, but we did have to limit our shelves. But then we've also spread it out because we have a pre. What do we call that? Before the event, it's where they're going for hors d'oeuvres. So when you first get there, you can go into, and so we've got 3 different restaurants that are going to be providing the hors d'oeuvres in the little happy hour before the actual event.
Right.
So from 6 to 7, you can literally just have hors d'oeuvres, and that will be, we've got Applebee's, and I think Ruby Tuesdays is one. And so there's just, like I said, we've got about 20-some chefs, but they're just divided out in different ways.
So you're not going to go hungry?
No, you will not leave there hungry.
Well, and I know that Ron Robbins from Marion Street
that's right.
Deli
Our lead chef.
Yeah,
Yes.
is going to be doing something beforehand.
Tim Van Skyhawk is the chef there, and him and Ron, they're hosting our preview party on the 19th of October.
Right.
Yes, October the 19th. And so they're providing hors d'oeuvres for that. Also, they're providing one of their signature dishes for the actual event. It's looked beautiful. It's I don't want to represent it wrong, but it was a standing
and I think
rib.
people, you need to go.
You need to go.
You need to come to
We're
this.
going to have some really good food.
Now you've been to this before, Carrie,
Yes.
correct?
Yes, I
and
have.
For someone who's never been, what do you say to them to encourage them? Not only is there going to be a bunch of food,
Right.
but there's also going to be an auction going on. If you want to get that unusual Christmas present for someone,
Absolutely.
you can. We're getting away from the Christmas theme, but there's still an ability to buy something that's a one-of-a-kind gift.
Absolutely. It's
Like the hunt.
It's a perfect time to do something like that. I mean, kick off your Christmas shopping, just show up, and not only do you get to enjoy the evening, and any money spent is obviously going towards a wonderful cause, but to be able to do that and to start on your Christmas gift list right away. There's a tennis bracelet here that we've been fortunate and just really thankful to Renee and Charlie there at American Pond and all of our sponsors, and again, everyone who contributes to that, because there are just so many gifts you can get. So if your men, come shop for your wives or shop for yourselves with a hunting trip. So just perfect way to kick off that season.
And there will be adult beverages in addition to the dancing, which some people may need to actually dance.
And let me mention this big fishing trip. I don't want to go without telling. We have with Rob. Excuse me. I'm so sorry.
Rob Chapman.
Yes.
Rob
yes.
Chapman.
Yes. A 5-man. Oh gosh, where's my notes here? I'm going to mess up. Anyway, you do have. Okay. Here we go.
I think it's going out of Steenhatchee, I think.
Yes, and it's here it is. I'm sorry. Yes, it's with David. The captain is David Bicknell, and it's out of Big Ben Adventures, and it's with Rob Chapman. 5 people. Bait and tackle is included, and it's about a $1,500 value. And from what I understand, it's an exciting day.
Yeah, and $1,500 is you might be able to get it cheaper than that.
Oh gosh, yeah, because you're bidding on it. I mean, you're going to be yes.
Explain that there's going to be. I think there will be some live auction.
Live and silent.
And the silent. Just describe silent for people who don't know what silent auction is.
Okay, what we will have items in the room. Oh, they're varying from possibly like I said, the bow. I know.
Well, I mean.
We have Anytime Fitness. It's a 3-month for membership for 2. They were on board with us last year. They're waiving all your fees. There's no fees for sign up or for your keys at the end of the 3 months. If you want to extend your package for a year, they give you a discounted rate of $35. But there's many things like this. We'll have there's just so many mirrors. We have. Oh my goodness, I'm drawing a blank, but just all kinds of items sitting
it's
right
gonna
there.
be well worth.
Exactly, and there's very quality items that we've gotten this year. Like I said, Etheridge, we've got the recliner. Then with Greens Marine, we'll have something, I'm sure, probably a very nice bow again. And then like McDuffie's does a really nice cooler. There's just many items for you to come and bid on, for guys and girls.
I know there years past there was an actual flight. I don't know whether they're going to do the flight again, but what they did is you could bid on this. You'd get picked up at your house, taken to the Brothers Welcome Air Park, get in at sunset, get a flight above Lake City. If you've never flown, it's kind of a cool thing. I think Mantha actually did that one year, and then they take you to dinner that night. So I mean, a lot of neat stuff that, and again, that's one of a kind.
Well, also I wanted to mention for our live auction, we've got something new too. This year we're going to have Senator Aaron Bean as our auctioneer, and it's a first time for him being here, and so we're very excited about having him. We think he's going to do a great job, and he's just a great auctioneer, and we're excited to have him.
Well, and that's always neat. If you've never been to an auction, you can get, the bidding can get really testy, especially if 2 people want the same item and they're willing to bid on it. But the silent auction, you write a bid down, and at the end they'll cut it off at a certain time.
At a certain time, you'll have until a certain time. They give you a 5-minute deadline, and then you go in and you just hope that you got the last bid.
Yeah, and I guess Visa will be accepted.
Yes, sir.
MasterCard and
Yes.
Visa. What happens when you go in is you'll register as a bidder, because they'll give you a
Correct.
number, and so you put your number on everything and you bid on it, and then you have to pay at the end. But
We've got beach weekends, we've got mountain homes, we've got a lot of nice things to bid on with our live auction.
Some theme parks, I think,
Yeah,
for the silent auction.
That's true. We have
SeaWorld,
food, we have
Universal.
catering packages. There's just so many choices, so many neat things.
and you gotta go.
You have to go.
gotta go. Where can we get tickets? And how much are tickets? And where can we get tickets?
Well, actually, we have, through our sponsorship, we've just about filled all of our space. To be perfectly honest, we will announce some ticket spots in another few weeks to see what we have available. Last year, we oversold. I mean, we had to bring in tables at the last minute. We had such a good response, so we're trying to avoid that this year. Trying to be a little. So, we'll let.
Carrie, and again, it's at the Armory, so there's
is.
going to be plenty of place to park. If you've never been, it'd be nice to even just go. You may drive by it every day and never, it's an Armory. And
Right.
It dresses up beautifully.
When I was in high school, we used to have dances in the Armory there years ago, and now they, because of 9/11, there were some concerns about terrorism with an Armory that has arms, and so they've now renovated it.
Yes.
A lot of money into renovations,
money
and it's a
into that.
beautiful place now. And so there's really no excuse for you not coming to
No.
be a part of this event. If you'd like more information on the Signature Chefs auction, you can get that information right here. And I want to thank you all for being on the program today.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bella,
for having
thank
us.
you for being on the program. You get to take the rest of the day off. Daddy says you can take the rest of the day off.
You'll get me in trouble.
Thank you all for being on the program, and thank you for
Thank you.
watching Perspective here on Florida Gateway College Television. Don't forget the Signature Chefs auction. Good night.